In tonight's Coach's Corner, End Zone host Bill Shanks is in with Dublin High's head coach Roger Holmes. The guys are talking about the Fighting Irish's upcoming season.
Last year, the Fighting Irish from Dublin gave up almost 36 points per game, so we know that the defense must improve for Dublin this year. Roger Holmes is the head coach of the Fighting Irish. Well, like on offense, you've got some returning starters back on defense, and that's got to be a big plus for you.
It is. We've number one, we've got a new defensive coordinator, a gentleman by the name of Micah Alba, and brings a lot of experience. He was Pat Hill's defensive back coach at Fresno State for 3 years.
Wow.
And played at BYU, played in the secondary. And with the offenses the way they are today and the way they're changing, you need some experience in defending the throwing game, and we think Coach Alba is going to help us there. But we'll return 10 starters on the defensive side of the ball. Contavious Woodruff, our middle linebacker, has led our team in tackles as a sophomore and a junior. And to his credit, I think will benefit us greatly. Contavious last year was playing at about 220. He's at about 195 right now.
Wow.
Which means he's moving better and he's running around better. We've got good depth in the defensive front. The linebacker question for us right now is just overall speed. I think we've got some physical young men, but the game today has changed so much. You got to play in space, and we need to develop a little bit more depth in the secondary. But I look for us to be much improved in that side of the ball.
Region 3 AA, East Lawrence, and a lot of the schools from up in the Augusta area. How good is this region? This region is
very competitive. It is very athletic. I think it's a region where, you know, anybody could be those four. They really could. You know, the tough part about this region is the distance of travel and the financial gate problems that you face with it. So, you know, I think our region last year was kind of in the middle of the pack in AA. I look for it this year. Screven County's coming back extremely loaded. East Lawrence put together one of the best years last year that they've had in their school history. Lucy Laney High School out of Augusta is a program that we've had some great games with all the way back to playing them in the Georgia Dome in 2002. So very competitive region.
I know 2-8 last year was something that you weren't used to, the city wasn't used to, your program wasn't used to it. But with these returning starters back, with everything in the right direction, it seems like, are you very confident that you can turn this around?
I think we'll be better. There's no question about that. Our 4 non-region games, Dublin is one of those schools now. You don't get to play people in your classification in non-region games. You have to play up, and we do. So what we can get done in those first 4 games, I think, is important. But, you know, since the first day I got to Dublin, the thing we tried to emphasize to our community and our booster club is we'll never promise you wins and losses, but we'll promise you a group of kids that are going to go on the field, compete hard every day, practice every day, and be held to a high expectation. But I think we should be better based on the way things have gone.
First game August 30th as they host Dodge County at the Shamrock Bowl. Coach Holmes, thank you.
Thank you.
And coming up on Monday in Coach's Corner, we'll hear from Veterans High School head coach David Bruce.